All right, Southwest Florida, you are looking live at a spectacular setting. It is Mount Hermon Ministries Community Fun Day. There's nothing more special at Mount Hermon Ministries Community Fun Day than to have Lee Pitts Live sitting right here in the heart of the matter. There's nothing even more special than have our fine fire department for the city of Fort Myers come out and make sure everybody is safe and also interact with our community. We're so thrilled to have our chief of the fire department here, Tracy McMillion, who's always Johnny on the spot. And we also have a officer, what would you call yourself, firefighter?
Firefighter Gianni Alvarez.
What's your name, Johnny? Yes. Keep that mic up the whole time, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
John, I'm gonna start with you, Johnny. How are you enjoying yourself so far today?
This is the best job in the world. I'm enjoying it every single day I'm working.
How long have you been a firefighter?
I've been a firefighter for approximately 9 months. I'm about to finish my probationary year.
Yeah, you've been a firefighter for 9 months.
Yes, sir.
You're on Lee Pitts Live, man. You about to blow up. For the ladies out there, you single or married?
I'm taking, sir.
Oh, he's taking, ladies. All right. You didn't expect all of that, did you? Hey, tell me what kind of hours you work, man. I always get a kick out of your fire hours.
Yes, sir. So we work at 24, and then we have a 48 off. So we work for 24 hours straight. We sleep throughout the station. We continue to protect the community even at night. And then once that 7 o'clock hits in the morning, we're off shift, and the new crew comes on.
How about career opportunities? Would you encourage people to consider the fire department?
The fire department is probably one of the best jobs you could possibly have in this day and age right now. We have unlimited education opportunities. A bunch of classes are being put on each and every single week, each and every single month. We're constantly having new classes get hired on. This is a great department and a great opportunity to get a career in.
All right, we'll be back to you. Chief, I started with him because I wanted to follow up with you with this question. Keep that mic close to you, Chief, with that noise back there. Chief, well, I know from the beginning when you started as a chief and while you were there as a non-chief, you've always been about bringing in new recruits, getting them opportunities. I knew when you were sitting there looking at him, he represents the future and what you aspire to have going on at the Fort Myers Fire Department. Talk about him and then what your plans are in terms of continuing to grow the fire department and certainly have as much diversity as possible.
Absolutely. You know, our number one goal is to actually have our fire department represent our city, represent the communities that we serve. And in doing so, we always try to find the best of the best. So we want to find individuals that one day will be fire chief. And Gianni's just a perfect example of somebody who is the best of the best and could, if he so chooses, become the fire chief of this organization. So as we start trying to, look outward, we always have to look inside too and say, hey, look, as a fire department, how do we look? How do we represent? Do we have that representation that we always talked about is that when those fire truck doors open up and whoever gets out, do they represent who we're serving? And that's what we always try to do. And in doing so, we always get the best caliber individuals, and we're proud to have them to be able to protect our city.
Tell me about the basic concept for him. What did he have to go through? Now he's here 9 months. He started off doing what?
So first very step for us is applying. Had a great resume, comes through, does an interview with us. Pretty intensive. We have a whole interview panel of probably close to about 6 or 7 individuals interviewing, just firing questions, and they answer questions back to us also. And once you do that, then we actually pick you up, and then we put you back through. Even though they're certified as a firefighter, we put you back through our own internal orientation or fire academy. It's roughly about anywhere from 8 to 11 weeks depending on the size of the class, and it's very rigorous.
Okay.
It's pretty warm out here right now today, but unfortunately or fortunately, we put you through the same type of temperature, the same type of environment, and we don't take any slack on you. Because if there was an emergency here today, it might be 100 degrees, you still have to be able to perform. So their orientation is very rigorous, and once they do that, then we put them with a crew, and then every quarter they actually will have testing. We call it phase testing. And as they get through, they actually progress to phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4 to culminate that probationary year. So it's a lot of work, it's pretty intensive, but we want to just ensure to our community and to our city, we have individuals that have the right KSAs, the knowledge, skills, and ability to be successful in times of emergencies.
Is it fair to say you're hiring now, and it's also fair to say there are other job opportunities with the fire department as well?
Oh, absolutely. So we have a couple more positions that we have to fill, and then we have a whole nother wing of our fire department that we call fire prevention, which is our fire marshal, assistant fire marshal, fire inspectors, community risk reduction. These are all other opportunities within the fire department that aren't certified firefighters, but they're certified fire inspectors. And they're the ones that go into any building throughout our whole city to ensure that we're safe, right, by putting in and enforcing fire codes, but they also make sure that the communities are safe. Exits aren't blocked. You got exit signs up, smoke detectors work, fire alarm panels work, all these great things, fire hydrants, fire alarm control panels. I could go on all along what their job does, but it's an amazing career, an amazing job.
Great. Let me get back over here to the firefighter. How would you describe your role out here today? What are you trying to accomplish out here today?
That's a very good question. I feel that today is a very important day because it shows the community kind of what we do. So all the little kids that can come over, the parents, the older brothers and sisters.
They got the fire truck over there,
have both our fire trucks over there, and they get to show them around the truck, kind of tell them what we do around the calls. So it's a very educational purpose for the community.
Okay. You'd like to add anything to that?
Yeah, it's just, we like to immerse ourselves into community. It's all what Gianni talked about. This is part of our culture, part of who we are as a fire department, that if our city and our community is doing something, we need to be present because we are a part of them. So,
what would you like to say to Mount Hermon Ministries, Pastor Glover, First Lady Glover, Rico, and all the other people associated who put this event on today?
And they know from a personal level what I think of them as just being two amazing leaders within our community, in our city. But to be able to come out again after going through the pandemic and be able to bring this this event back out, and you see as many people that are here, smiles on their face, communicating, networking, having food, and getting supplies that they need for their children to start back school fresh. It's amazing, and we appreciate them for this to be upon their heart, to be a part of their vision, and a part of their mission to make sure our community is represented and that we can have academic excellence as we start school coming forward.
I had two personal questions I want to hit you with before I let you go. One, congratulations on being selected to the Phi Beta Sigma Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's amazing. Yes, sir.
The Hall of Famer. We'll start introducing
Yes, sir.
Of course, I'm a Phi Beta Sigma as well. Number two, great success for you and your wife on the fine job you've done with your sons. If I'm not mistaken, both of them are headed off to college, or one of them just finished college. Summarize that for me.
Yeah, so we had two of our four children have one graduated Florida Gulf Coast University. Is now actually employed with the City of Fort Myers Police Department.
Really?
Go figure that. And then my youngest son, who just finished school with his almost 2-year degree, 8 credits short of his 2-year degree, is headed off to Florida Gulf Coast University as well.
So you keeping
really
everything
proud.
local here, right?
Yeah, he had the whole little thing, D1 or bust. I thought he was going to go off and play somewhere else, but he wanted to stay here local, and he's going to play lacrosse here at Florida Gulf Coast.
Now, he's a standout lacrosse player.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I know you don't like talking about that, but I had to make you talk about it on
sir.
TV. Shout out to Valencia over there. Won't come on TV for nothing. All right. Hey, man, congratulations on your new position. Chief, keep up the great work. I'm going to let them go. I got some more interviews to take place. Remember, Miami has the oranges, but the City of Fort Myers Fire Department got the
Juice.
Got the juice. Say juice.
Got the juice.
We'll be right back. Got to teach him.
Got to teach him.
Let me make sure I did what I was supposed to do.